Have you ever looked at the birth chart and thought, this just doesn't feel like me? There are actually two completely different versions of your birth chart. And depending on which system you're using, your sun sign, your moon sign, even your rising could be in an entirely different sign altogether. And if, like me, you are on the journey of learning astrology, stay by the end, because today we answer the questions: Vedic astrology versus Western astrology. What's the real difference? Which one is accurate? And which one is showing you the real you?
It's way more fun on Talks by the Stars.
Before we get into the differences, I want to give you the original story, because it matters. Western astrology was shaped in ancient Greece, roughly 2000 years ago. The Greeks studied the sky, mapped the planets, and built the foundation of what we now call Western astrology. And here's a part that surprises people: largely built on wisdom borrowed from the even older tradition. This tradition is called Jyotish. This Sanskrit word means science of light. It is the Vedic system of astrology, rooted in the ancient sacred text of India, called the Vedas, one of the oldest systems of spiritual astrology on Earth. So both traditions look at the same sky. Both use a birth chart. Both work with the 12 zodiac signs, planets, and houses. The foundation is shared, but the philosophy underneath Western astrology is fundamentally solar. Your sun sign is your sign. It focuses on your personality, your ego, your character, your self-realization in the real life. It asks, who are you in the world? The Vedic astrology, Jyotish, as fundamental lunar. The moon anchors the chart. It focuses on your inner world, your psyche, your karma, your dharma, your soul's path. It asks, why are you here? One sees your human story, the other sees your soul story. And we need both. But I come back to that. Here's the scientific reasons these two systems give you different results. And once you understand this, the whole astrology debate finally makes sense. It comes down to something called the precession of the Earth's axis. The Earth doesn't just spin, it also wobbles, like a spinning top slowly oscillating. This wobble is incredibly slow, 1 degree every 72 years. But over the 2000 years since this dash drift has accumulated to approximately 23 to 24 degrees. That's nearly a full zodiac sign of shift. And this why Western astrology and Vedic astrology can give you a completely different result. Western astrology uses the tropical zodiac, the starting point, 0 degree of Aries, is always fixed to the spring equinox, to the seasons. It moves with that drift. It anchored to Earth's relationships with the sun. Vedic astrology uses the Sidereal zodiac. It's anchored to where actual stars constellation physically in the sky right now, corrected for the 24 degrees drift using that factor. So practically, if your sun in the 2 degrees of Aries in your Western chart, in your Vedic birth chart it could see 8 degrees in Pisces. Completely different sign. This is not an error. This is not one system being wrong. They are measuring different things. The tropical zodiac tracks your relationships to our seasons in the sun. The Sidereal astrology tracks your relationship to the actual stars on the cosmos. Both are truthful, through different lenses. Let me give you 4 most important practical differences between Vedic and Western astrology. Number 1. What anchors the chart? In Western astrology, your rising sun set first house. The chart rotates around your ascendant. In Jyotish, the moon sun can function as your first house and carries equal or greater weight than your sun. Your moon in the Vedic astrology is your emotional intelligence, your subconscious, the voice of your soul. For those of us asking deeper questions about who we really are, that lunar emphasis is rich territory. Number 2. The planet used. Western astrology uses the modern outer planets, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. Traditional Jyotish doesn't. Vedic astrology works with 7 classical planets: Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, plus 2 lunar nodes called Rahu and Ketu. These nodes are your karmic axis, what you release from the past and what you evolve toward. In spiritual astrology, there are some of the most potent points in the entire chart. Number 3. Timing, dashes versus transits. This is one of the Vedic astrology most powerful and unique gifts. Western astrology tracks timing through transits, where a planet and moon right now in relation to your chart. Jyotish does it too, but it also has the dashes system, a system of planetary periods that maps your entire life into chapters, each ruled by different planet for a specific number of years. Have you ever wondered why certain decades of your life felt like a completely different life? There is like a dashes shift behind it. Number 4. Nakshatras, the moon's secret language. The nakshatras are 27 lunar constellations. The moon's mentions as it moves through the sky each month. They have no real equivalent in Western astrology. Your birth nakshatra, where the moon set at the exact moment of birth, is one of the most intimate and precise points in your entire sidereal chart. It reveals your emotional nature, your hidden gifts, your soul's deepest purpose. Once you discover yours, it tends to feel you really specific. So, which system is right? Here's my honest answer. But use Western astrology when you want to understand who you are becoming. Your personality, your psychology, your potential, your events in the future. That's genius. Use Vedic astrology, Jyotish, when you want to understand why you are here, your karma, your dharma, your timing, your soul's curriculum for this lifetime. That is genius. Hit subscribe if you're new. I'm Mariana, and every week on Talk About the Stars, we go deeper in the astrology that actually matters. The placements, the timing, the soul level work that help you understand not just who you are, but who you're here to become. Follow Talk About the Stars and let's keep growing together.
It's way more fun on Talks by the Stars.